he got into Harvard with the craziest essay idea I've ever seen in my life. So he had this idea to write an essay to get into college because, you know, that's what you do. But his idea for it was absurd. He said he was going to write about Clash Royale. I looked at him like he was the most stupidest person on the earth. I said, you're going to write about a mobile app to Harvard College. And he goes, yes, just let me cook. So I said, okay, buddy, you are not getting in. And he looked at me and he's like, just wait. And he comes back. He brings me his essay. He wrote about elixir management under pressure. When I tell you, it was like Shakespeare wrote this essay. It was so beautifully written and well thought out, I couldn't have believed it was about Clash Royale. He wrote about fighting cycle decks to beatdown decks and how it mentally drains you and how you have to mentally overcome these issues based on how much elixir your deck is and the spacing and the card placement. I was in awe. I was in shock that he so beautifully written this. Well, it comes the day. He's getting his college return letter back. And he comes back and he's like, I got in! And I was like, no way you got into Harvard with Clash Royale. And he looks at me and says, yes, man, that's why we clash. For times like this. And I looked at him, I said, yes, sir! That's why we clash! For times like this, you got into Harvard!